Good morning. I'm Jerry Fort. Um, let's do a morning story time today. Um, haven't yet clocked in for work and just kind of sitting here getting ready to get busy here in about 30 minutes. Um, let's go back in time to 1960. Let's say 68. I think I was like 2 years old. It might have been when this happened, but you might find this interesting. When I was like a couple years old, my older brothers were playing baseball. We were just hitting the baseball, and I don't know all the details about what happened, but my oldest brother, Terry, he from what I heard, he was, getting ready to hit a ball, getting his stance ready, So he went back like this to get ready to, hit. And apparently I was back behind at the time, and he hit me square in the forehead with the baseball bat. I believe he knocked me clean out. But in that happening, I guess it gave me brain damage. See, that's what's wrong with me today. I got brain damage. No, but on a serious note, it gave me epilepsy. It gave me I had seizures from when I was from 2 years old to probably 11, 12 years old. I was on a medication called phenobarbital, I think it's what it's called. It's to help control seizures. But from what I was told, I had like one of the most serious kinds of epilepsy, but not a permanent epilepsy, because I grew out of it. But I mean, things like if I was to get the breath knocked out of me, or I go to, get too excited where, like my older brother, Wayne, some of you have seen Wayne. I think we was jumping on the bed, and he hit me in the face with a pillow, pow, and just knocked the wind out of me. And I guess I had a seizure then, right there on the bed after he hit me with that pillow. And then like blows to the head where I fall and hit my head, I would have a seizure. I was walking to the bus in wintertime, and I slipped on the ice and fell back and hit the back of my head, and I had one then. Other times, I don't remember other times happening. I mean, I had Terry, Larry, Wayne. I had 3 older brothers, and I was number 4. You guys might find this interesting. Some of you I might have told, I don't know, maybe not, but my brothers' names are Terry, Larry, Derry, Jerry, and my younger brother is Carrie. So they rhymed us all, and our middle names it'd be Terry Dwayne, Larry Delane, Derry Wayne, Jerry Eugene, and Carrie Dean. Made our names pretty interesting. But my oldest brother Terry, he's passed away, and my youngest brother Carrie, he's passed away too. So there's just me and my older brother Larry and Wayne. So that's all that's left of us. But yeah, I grew out of the seizures after a while. But my older brothers, they babied me. They was all very careful with me, and so I was treated like porcelain or something when I was a kid. But yeah, I mean, stuff like that happens, accidents happen. but I guess I must have got hit pretty hard in the forehead to make that happen. But the only incident that has happened that had anything to do with seizures was it was 1980. I want to say 1984. I was having pain right in here, and I thought it was a tooth. So my dad took me to a minor emergency center and brought me in, and because it was hurting like right up here into my ear, and they checked me out and looked inside there and found I had a ball of wax on my eardrum down there that was pressing, causing pressure. And he gets out this pick, and he starts picking around in there, and I tell you that hurt. And he'd take, a bottle of saline water, and he would squeeze it off in there, trying to get it loose, and he'd pick some more, pick some more. Well, that whole time, man, I was holding my breath because the pain was so intense that I was like, like that, After he was done, and he got a pea-size ball of wax out of there. When that thing hit the plastic container, it's like a little rock. And after he'd done that, I let out a breath, just a deep breath, and then all of a sudden, I started going white. I passed out right there on the gurney, or whatever you call it, there in the office. And I guess after I came to, the doctor said that I tried to go into a seizure. So I almost did, but I didn't. So, or convulsions, you can call them too. Yeah, so otherwise I don't have them. I haven't had them. I've passed out a couple times when but I've been really, really sick. I had walking pneumonia. It started off as bronchitis, and then it turned into walking pneumonia. I was in bed for 2 weeks. I was gone from work for 2 weeks. That was back in 98, maybe, something like that. And I'd been coughing really, really bad. And the coughs, sometimes when you cough, it starts irritating like the rib area, and it gets really sensitive. And every time you cough, it's like someone's gouging a knife in you, And I sat up to go, take a leak, go to the bathroom. And, man, let's see I believe I sneezed. I sneezed, and, an intense sneezing, you're drawing breath, and it's like a, phew, Well, right when that happened, I swear, man, I got this pain in my side that just felt like someone entered a knife into my rib cage, and it hurt so bad it made me pass out right there on the bed. And of course, I was on my way to go take a leak, mind you. Okay, so what happens when you pass out? Yeah, I pissed the bed. Yep, not proud of that moment. Yeah. But my wife forgave me because I was sick. Otherwise, I'd be changing the sheets myself, But yeah, I passed out in the kitchen one time. I think that was on a different time I was sick, but passing out, boy, I tell you, it's not fun. It'd be kind of freaky, But yeah. Epilepsy. That's a fun story. But anyway, got 30 seconds. Can't think of anything else? Not really. Passed out on the toilet one time. Fell in between the wall and toilet. I was pretty young then. My dad found me in there. All right. Well, yeah, that's about it. Just thought I'd tell you about my epilepsy history when I was a kid. Just a little morning story there for you. Okay, well, I'm going to end it there, and y'all have a good day. We're at Wednesday now, halfway through, and let's get to that weekend. I need to make a video, show you all my progress with that, with the floor that I had to tear out and the wall that I've got in sheetrock. I'm kind of embarrassed about showing you the wall, though. I might show you anyway. You might get a kick out of it if anybody's professional in sheetrock. By chance, you might get a kick out of my amateur sheetrock skills. But it's working, you know. It works. It just takes me a little bit more work because I probably make it more harder on myself than what it needs to be. But all right. Well, thanks for watching, like I said, and I'll see you all on the next one. Bye.